All right, it's been a while since I recorded the last video. Uh, Today is like um, end of May. I'm still in Mexico, Playa del Carmen, and lately I've been investing heavily in Netflix. Netflix fell, I think like 70%, and went in big. As a reminder, this is now no stock recommendation. This is only for education purposes only. I'm planning to do a analysis of Netflix, very deep dive, and I will share with you in a deep dive what I found on Netflix. Because remember, to be successful as a investor, you have to be a contrarian. There's a good book by Nassim Taleb called Anti-Fragile. And there's another very important investment book. It's called Misbehaving. And pretty much what it is that you have to take a standpoint of the opposite view, right? It's a little bit like if you, there's a trash can. It's a little bit like, everybody is seeing Netflix as trash right now, and you got to be able to see the value. You got to be able to see the value where nobody is seeing value. And this is sometimes hard, right? This is sometimes hard when you a value investor and you see that most of the people do not see value. And pretty much what happened is in the last quarter, Netflix earnings, in the earnings call, they pretty much explained that their subscriber growth went down or was negative. But if you dig under the hood, you will find that it was not negative. It was due to they stopped doing business in Russia because of the war, and it was due to just some misreading of the situation. And this is always the case with Wall Street. Is Wall Street wants to pretty much to the profits of a business to go up all the time and to be steady and to be constantly growing. This is what Wall Street wants. And we are perfectly fine if we understand the difference between uncertainty and just not the assurance of how things might turn out, right? And Wall Street hates that, right? They cannot bear the situation where they don't know what is going to happen. For me as an investor, I do not care what happens as long as I know that I'm going to make my return. Right? So what we can do is just invest and hold it for the long term. And whenever there's clearance again, the stock price will pretty much catch up with the intrinsic value, right? Remember what Benjamin Graham said, like in the short run, the stock market is a voting machine, and then in the long run, the stock market is a weighing machine. And this means that usually you have everybody voting all the time on the stock market, where the stock is going to be and what the particular asset is worth. And in the long run, the price of a stock and the value will always catch up with each other. And if you as a private investor have the patience to hold a stock for a long time, and you're patient enough to wait until this uncertainty